Well, hello, folks out there in YouTube land. Got a big show lined up for you. Let's get right on into it. All right, let's pull up that screen. Oh, Vols recruiting is on fire. I mean, it's just going so well. Now we're ranked number 5 nationally, and I believe we're ranked number 1 in the SEC. It's just could not be going any better, and the momentum's really on our side. It says the latest polls are in after securing 2 massive commitments on Sunday. Josh Heupel and Tennessee's class of 2023 are now sitting with a top 5 ranking according to 2 different recruiting publications. It says, while there's still a lot to do before National Signing Day, it's a great checkpoint to reach during the summer stages of the recruiting timeline. Tennessee is now sitting as the number 1 team in the SEC. That's where we should be. And the number 5 team overall in the nation. Yeah, it could not be going any better. It says Rivals lists Tennessee as the number 1 team in the SEC and the number 5 overall in the country. On3 has them number 8 and number 3. It says Tennessee was closing in on a consensus top 10 ranking, but then after Sunday, it's closing in on a consensus top 5 ranking, which is what I think they're going to wind up. I think we're going to wind up with a top 5. Be up there with Alabama, Georgia, probably Texas A&M, USC, etc. Picked up a couple of huge players. First of all, Chandavian Bradley, a 5-star out of Missouri, the number 1 player out of Missouri, and that was huge. And of course, we followed it up with a really high 3-star. Some have him as a 4-star, and that's Jalen Smith, an absolute tackling machine. This guy's, I mean, he flies all over the damn place. And of course, we've got Nico. We picked up Brew McCoy in the transfer portal, which is a couple of 5-stars there. Nico could be amazing. We'll see how he plays out. And this Cam Seldon, I think he's a 5-star. He's 220, 6'2", and runs a sub 4.5. Just ridiculous. He's going to be a difference maker for us, especially with the way that Josh Heupel spreads out the offense and gets the ball to people. He is exceptionally good at getting people open. His scheme gets you open. Once you put the ball in a guy like that's hands, he could do anything. And, of course, Jonathan Eccles, another 5-star for 2024. I mean, it's just been bam, bam, bam. Probably the best week of recruiting that I've seen Tennessee have in over a decade, I'm sure. We had a couple of real good classes under Butch Jones. He actually had a top 5 class, I think, 2 years in a row, and we picked up some really good players, but he wasn't able to do as much with them, unfortunately. But Josh Heupel, I mean, this guy, I really think he's good at player development, because seeing what he did with a bunch of guys that had been sort of forgotten about in the wide receiver department, and they just absolutely knocked it out of the park. So I think with having him there, I don't think there's any question they're going to get a lot out of these guys. And right here under Go Vols 247, which is a fantastic website, they have such good information. You've got Nico, 5-star. You've got Chandavian, 5-star. This guy right here could be a fantastic edge rusher, very high 4-star. Ethan Davis is going to be a great tight end for us, high 4-star. And this guy, he's a 5-star. They got him as 4, but I swear he's going to be a 5. And then right on down the line, 4-star, this guy right here, we just picked him up. It's going to be great. 6'6", 337. Yeah, that'll help you. And right on down the line, we've just picked up some great players that I'm really pleased with. And I can tell you, if you're not fired up about Vol sports right now, basketball, baseball, football, great year last year, very entertaining year. Yeah, I know we went 7-6, but it was unbelievably entertaining. With all 3 of those things and now unbelievable recruiting, all I can say is if you're not happy or excited about this, I have but one question for you.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
That's right. Well, that was 2 questions. All right, folks, that's just a quick update, but I mean, it just doesn't get much better than this. We're probably going to end up somewhere in the neighborhood of 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, something like that by the end of the year, because you know Alabama and Georgia's going to pick up a bunch, Ohio State. But I mean, if we can stay in right around 5th, I'd be real pleased for that. Under Josh Heupel's first year is actually having a full recruiting class and being able to go out and do the things he needs to do. And I think it's only going to get better. Who doesn't want to play for somebody that's going to get you touchdowns with a fan base that's rabid and the NIL deals? I mean, we're really becoming a destination again. It almost reminds me of back when Philip Fulmer was head coach. It's starting to feel like that again, which would be great. I'd love to revisit the 90s. And I think that's where we're headed, but we'll see. And if you like this content, hit the like button. I'm a brand new channel. I don't have very many subscribers. I'm just starting to pick some up, so that would be helpful to me if you'd subscribe. Anyway, we'll see you next time on Sports Talk Jay.